setinggi kesyukuran atas segala Maha Pengasih lagi Maha Penyayang. Kami memohon agar Engkau memberkati dan merahmati perjalanan kolaboratif teaching website design and mobile apps pada hari ini. Libatkanlah rahmat-Mu kepada semua yang hadir. Dapatkanlah dada kami dan bukakanlah hati kami agar mudah menerima ilmu serta pengetahuan yang berguna untuk kesejahteraan agama, bangsa dan negara. Ya Allah, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. Engkau yang memiliki keagungan dan kemuliaan, kami mohon kepadamu agar program ini diberkati dengan limpahan rahmat dan kasih sayang-Mu. Kurniakanlah kami kejayaan dalam menjayakan majlis ini dan semoga segala usaha kami diterima sebagai amal soleh yang mendapat keredaan dan hidayah-Mu. Ya Allah, Ya Malikul Mulk, Engkau yang maha menguasai segala urusan. Bukakanlah setiap urusan kami, jauhkanlah kami dari segala keburukan dan pelihara kami dalam rahmat serta lindungan-Mu. Jadikanlah ilmu kami peroleh sebagai bekalan berguna untuk memperbaiki diri, menyumbang kepada masyarakat dan membangun negara dengan cara yang diredai-Mu. Ya Allah, Ya Mujib As-Salihin, kabulkanlah segala doa dan harapan kami dan semoga majlis ini berjalan dengan lancar, penuh manfaat dan membawa keberkatan kepada semua yang terlibat. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahmah innaka antal wahhab. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azabannar وقنا عذاب القبر وقنا عذاب المحشر وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين.
Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada saudara Muhammad Syukri Syahmi bin Sarian atas bacaan doa itu tadi. Sebelum kita memulakan majlis, suka untuk saya sampaikan tentang biodata panel yang akan berkongsi ilmu dan idea mereka pada malam ini. Panel kita merupakan seorang pakar dalam bidang digital marketing dan mempunyai PhD in marketing. Dr. Masri bin Abdul Lasi merupakan pensyarah dari Fakulti Pengurusan dan Perniagaan UiTM Cawangan Kuala Terengganu Kampus Dungun. Tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, saya dengan segala hormatnya menjemput panel kita, Dr. Masri bin Abdul Lasi, untuk berkongsi ilmu beliau. Dipersilakan.
Alright, so yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon, everyone. I'm hoping that you guys are doing very well. And of course, thank you so much to the Nur Amira Shubhada for the nice presentation just now by introducing myself. Okay, so I do believe that Nur Amira did mention about my background. Okay, so yeah, let's start on today's webinar or discussion. We are looking into a few parts. I mean, the most important part in marketing. Okay, so as we mentioned just now earlier, which is in businesses, the most important, which is in digital marketing. So I could deliver my lecture tonight by using English. Okay, is it possible, everyone? Or do you prefer me to have two or both languages? And I would like to have at least a hi from everyone by texting in the chat board that just mentioned like hello, hi, or anything. So at least I could know that everyone are here and everyone can be participate in our discussion today. Okay, you guys can start both language. All right, okay. So you guys can start by putting hi. So at least I do know that you are available today and in our webinar tonight. Okay, so without further ado, okay, we are going. Yes, hi. Okay, I'm trying to get to have the both languages. Yeah, all right. Okay, so okay, yeah, hi everyone. All right. Okay, so let me start on. Okay, we start on the introduction or to get to know what happening currently. Okay, like for example, in my slide here, I mentioned on the future of digital marketing strategy for 2025. Okay, if you could looking into the slide, okay, today we are evolving with the digital landscapes, meaning to say everyone wanted to have engagement using the online platform. Okay, which is we are delivering the exceptional online customer experience, and also has become the cornerstone for our business success. If you notice, every businesses nowadays, they're having their own website, they're having their own mobile apps. And then, of course, this happened during COVID-19. If you remember, on 2019, okay, most of us not allowed to go outside for our home. I mean to say, we are get restricted by the government or movement control order. And so during the time, okay, we are focusing on the multi-channel marketing, which is we are focusing on company focus. So we are focusing on the company, which is we start with the business, and also we collect on the customers. Okay, if you could look into this one, okay, on the multi-channel versus omni-channels, okay, we are looking into a business, which is the business has to have their own website, and also they have to have their mobile, and also social, as well as the store. And when come to the omni channels, okay, we are looking into the customer, which is we are focusing on the customer focus, which is on the customer focus, we are put on the customer at the center, and also all channel will be seamless experience, meaning say, for example, okay, customer services or web or phone, mobile, social, and also the store. So this is the difference between multi-channel, which is previously that we have done before, and then currently we are focusing on the omni-channel. Okay, if you have any question or during this session, you guys can ask me a question. Okay, so and also this is a comprehensive discussion that we are going to explore, which is we are looking into the digital interaction, okay, from initiative of website design, and also how are we going to engage using the mobile application. Okay, so we are going to examine the businesses, how they can leverage the cutting edge of the tool strategy to create, okay, the awareness of the customers. And also we are looking into the personalized experience that driving our customer loyalty and also business growth in a digital era. As we know, everyone wanted to purchase online. And of course, we are looking into the customer experience. Okay, the customer experience is very important when we are running our businesses. Okay, so again, like I mentioned just now, which is customer experience adalah benda yang sangat penting when you are purchasing a product or when you are selling a product. At the end of the day, customer, when they are having a good experience on your product, so they will coming back and to purchase your product again. So this we call them as the customer loyalty. Okay, so the learning outcome for today, we are going to cover a few parts, which is included with the how are we going to master on online customer experience, which is to understand, and also how are we going able to explain the fundamental of element of the exceptional online customer experience across all the digital touch points. And also number two, we are looking into the access, how website design, mobile interfaces or user experience, or we call them as the UX, okay, directly influence on digital behavior and also on conversion rate. Okay, this one that we are looking into later on. Okay, and then the third part, we're looking into how are we going to apply the development of the tools. Meaning to say, we are using the relevant tool for building our websites, and also how are we going to build up our mobile apps, and also to enhance the customer experience, okay, and also how are we going to have the engagement with our customer. Okay, and then the next part will be looking into how are we going to analyze the mobile marketing. Okay, we are evaluating the effectiveness of mobile marketing, and also how are we look into the social media strategies, and how are we make it the mobile marketing and also social media strategy driving into meaningful customer engagement. And then last but not least, we are looking into the implementation of quality frameworks, which is apply the service quality frameworks to ecosystem to systematically access and also to improve our digital performance metrics. So this is the thing that we are going to cover today. Okay, so yeah, before that, we are looking into the introduction, okay, which is we are looking into what is online customer experience, okay? Like for example, if you are purchasing a product, okay, via online or traditionally, okay, you are visiting the shop or you are visiting the website, okay? So most importantly that we have to look into adalah the ease of use, penggunaan of the website, or if you are going into the physical shop, the service quality that provided to you on the customer experience. So this is what is the customer experience. But today we are looking into on the online CX or customer experience. Okay, CX is stand for customer experience. Okay, right. So the online customer experience refer to the total interaction. So I mean to say the total number of interactions between the business owner or anyone who run the businesses and also with the customer. So this is the customer experience. We use the interaction between the customer and also the brand across all digital platforms. Okay, the digital platform meaning to say you are using like social media platform or website platform or what else. The e-com, like for example, Shopee, or when you are purchasing ticket, you wanted to travel to Korea, you wanted to travel to Europe country. So of course you wanted to book the ticket. So you have to book ticket via online. Previously, okay, when we wanted to book a ticket, we have to go and visit the center of the, for example, AirAsia, like, yeah? AirAsia, we have to visit them and to purchase a ticket, or we are asking someone or agent for to buy on behalf of us. But nowadays, everything is in your fingertips. Okay, so that's why we call them as the digital platform. Okay, and also we are looking into the touch point from the initial website, like how we are browsing up the mobile apps, and also we are looking into email interaction and also chatbot conversations. Okay, like for example, if you purchased wrongly or mistakenly to put on the name of your ticket, kan, let's say lah, you are wanted to go to Korea. Okay, so you wrongly ataupun mistakenly to put on your name or to put your binti or anything lah, or your date of birth or your IC number or your passport number. So not necessary for you to go to the counter to ask the counter person to change all those kind of details. Okay, so you can use the chatbot. You can use the chatbot or Eva, previously that we call as Eva on AirAsia too. So you just having like text them, okay, just to let them know that you are having this kind of thing, this kind of issue, and then you wanted to change the name or the date of birth. So we call them as the chatbot. And also this is how we are having interaction with the email as well. Like for example, you are purchasing a product in any shopping, okay, in any shop, okay, you're purchasing a product, they will ask you to get your details, okay, so you have to fill up the form, okay, they will ask you, okay, could you please let us know about your date of birth or your name, your addresses or your contact number. So in future, let's say if we are having any promotional, so we could send you an email to let you guys know, or if you are if your birthday coming soon, we are going to send you a birthday wishes, or we are going to send you something like from anything like the gift for you. So this one we call as the email. So I do believe that you're also receiving a few email from other company by mentioning that they are having this kind of promotion. So this is the online customer experience as well. Okay, the characteristic of the customer experience, we're looking into a great customer experience should be seamless and also intuitive. And of course, we are looking into the responsive, okay, and also it's personalized. These elements will work together to create the memorable interaction that influence the purchasing decision and how are you going to build up the long-term brand loyalty in competitive digital markets. So this is the core characteristic of the customer experience. So we have done discussing on the what is online customer experience, and also we are looking into the core characteristic of the customer experience. Okay, let me know if I'm too fast. Yeah. Of course, when you are having those kind of website features, okay, you have to make sure the analytics too. The analytics is looking into the customer survey satisfaction. Okay, we are looking into the customer service satisfaction. You have to put in your website too how they are satisfied on your services or in terms of the website or this kind of things. Okay, so based on the research, okay, done by the few researcher, okay, they are looking into 89% of customer experience is competition. So meaning to say, the customer experience is in competition. Everyone wanted to get like customer, and how you are getting a customer, of course, you have to provide with a good customer experience. So businesses will compete primarily on experience by 2025 this year. Okay, of course, 80% of experience value, we are looking into, we wanted to value our customer, okay, which is customer value experience as the products as much as the product that you wanted to buy on, okay. And of course, 86%, we are looking into the premium willingness, okay, which is we want our customer coming back and also to let people, to let others know that we are running this kind of services, we are selling this kind of products, and we want them to let everyone know how is our customer. Or for example, if you are visiting Starbucks or Coffee Bean or San Francisco or Zeus Coffee, then there is a two situation. Let's say, okay, situation A, you are going for a kedai mamak, okay, you pergi dekat kedai mamak, okay, you order for iced coffee, okay, you go for kedai mamak, you order for iced coffee. Okay, let's say yesterday you go for kedai mamak, you order for iced coffee. Okay, you are not doing anything. Okay, you're just enjoying the drink. But when you are going to the Zeus Coffee, okay, you order for, like, for example, iced latte. Okay, you order for iced latte, and of course, okay, with the moment your coffee reaching you, okay, you akan ambil a gambar, you are taking a picture, snap a picture, and then you are going to share in your status, WhatsApp status, or Facebook, or Instagrams, or you are creating a video like TikTok video. Okay, today I'm having a Zeus coffee, I'm having a iced latte, or I'm having butterscotch latte. So it's very nice coffee. I will recommend to everyone that who wish to come here, you guys can visit here, Zeus Coffee, and by ordering the iced latte or the butterscotch latte. So this is, we call them as the experience, which is the customer experience the value, and at the same time juga, you are sharing towards your status, and we call them as the social proof. Sebelum ni, when we are running a traditional method of the businesses ataupun traditional marketing, we call them as the marketing mouth to mouth. For example, makcik bawang, pakcik bawang, letting know about this one. Okay, this kita panggil marketing mouth to mouth. And then nowadays, we are looking into the social proof. Okay, social proof, kita share our status, itu kita panggil social proof in digital marketing. Okay, so we are letting people know that we are going to have this kind of thing. Why you are not sharing masa you minum kopi dekat kedai mamak? The reason is that because of we wanted to value your social lifestyle. We wanted to share our social lifestyle that we are having this kind of coffee, and then we wanted to get people impressed as well, and we wanted to get people, wow, where are you going to? Wow, the coffee is very nice. And then of course, okay, usually the ladies, okay, apabila we are sharing our status dekat WhatsApp tu, we akan keep looking into who's going to view our status. So we wanted to okay, siapa tengok my status, ya? So this is, we call them as the premium willingness, which is buyer pay more for great experiences. Okay, so this is when you are having this kind of thing, something to say you have done with your punya customer experience. Okay, so this is how the RESI, which is looking into the digital marketing engagement. Okay, the digital marketing engagement, which is customer interaction and also customer value. Okay, so we start with R, which is how are we going to reach out our customer. Because the first thing first, when you are reaching out your customer, the most important is you have to create the awareness. Kita kena create awareness ni to let people know that we are existing in the market. Okay, we are existing in the market. So this is, we call them as the reach. Okay, and then like for example, if like previously we are looking into on television or radio or print or events. Okay, and then nowadays when you are looking into the digital marketing, we are looking into the PPC, pay per click, or SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, search engine optimization. This one is free. Okay? Or you wanted to looking into on the content marketing. So this is the reach. How do you reach your audience? Okay, your target audience. When you are reaching your target audience, when you are doing the digital marketing, first, the most importantly, you have to know who is your target audience. How to know your target audience? By understanding their punya demographics. You know what is demographic, right? Demographic meaning to say their age, their gender, or their income. Okay, or their education status. So this is the thing that we have to look into when you are running your businesses. The most important that you have to look into adalah demographic. Okay, and the second one, when you have done with the reach, okay, you are now your part of course you have to do on the act. Okay, you have to act by using social media. Okay, promoting your product, or you wanted to have your landing page. Okay, your landing page, okay, you create the website or landing page, or for example, blog, or this kind of thing, or you wanted to have the home page or product page. So this one that you can do on act. Okay, and then the moment that you have done all this kind of thing, okay, you have to do on the remarketing. Okay, and also you can look into on the marketing automation. Okay, and then the moment that you have going to act, okay, we are looking into the convert. How are we going to convert? By first thing first, we are creating the awareness. Okay, when the awareness is there, okay, we are moving towards on promoting our products. Okay, when we are promoting our product, people get to know our products. So our action, the next one, will be converting the customer to the click, or the, let's say, like, for example, if they are clicking on your website. Okay, and then they are like they're clicking your website, and they're putting on the fill up the form that you're provided in your website. Okay, so you have to convert them as a sales. Okay, you have to convert them as a sale by using the multi-channel sellings. Like for example, you wanted to do the personalizations, or CRO, or USD, which is user generated content. Okay, and then the moment that you have converted, you have to get engaged with your customer. Okay, you're engaging with the customer by having the customer onboarding, or personalize the loyalty program. Like for example, earlier just now I'm mentioning on the email marketing. Okay, the business owner wanted to ask your details. Okay, and then they are looking into your name, your email, or they're looking into your date of birth. Okay, so the moment that the moment that your birthday is coming soon, okay, they are going to send you something. Okay, so this one we call the as the personalized loyalty programs, or you are looking into on the remarketing. And again, you have to engage email programs. So you have to keep them update on what is the product that you are going to introduce in the market, or is there any promotional that you wanted to let you guys punya customer know. Okay, so ini ada how we are using the ratio in the digital marketing. Okay, so on the customer digital journey, like I mentioned earlier just now, okay, there is 5 journeys that you have to look into, which is number 1, you have to create the awareness too. The awareness is very, or we could say that extremely important. Dia sangat-sangat penting apabila you are selling your product in the market, ataupun when you are taping your product in the market. And again, when you are taping market ni, the most important juga that you have to look into adalah, okay, the actual market, the target audience tu, okay, which is customer discover brands or product. Okay, so during that time, as we know kan, currently customer, they are more expert than us. Okay, they could do any research about our products. So that's why the moment that you have done with your products too, you have to create the awareness. Okay, and then the next one, you are going to have the interest. Okay, you engage with the content, also the information, and you have to make sure the content must be clear, and also the information also must be clear, so that customer to not get bored lah apabila they are visiting your website. Okay, and the third one, you are looking into on the consideration. Okay, you have to compare option, and also how are you going to evaluate the option too. Let's say you have to run with plan A, plan B. So let's say plan A tak success, you have to move to the plan B. So if there is plan B not success, you have to move to the plan C. Kalau plan A, plan B, plan C not going to be success, you have to looking into your punya marketing strategy tu. Maksud dia, your punya marketing strategy ada lack, ada kekurangan. Okay, there is a weaknesses. So when there are like you have done with the 3 plans, okay, and then all those kind of plans not going to be success, okay, you cannot run the SWOT analysis. Okay, you have to looking into what happened to my product, what is the strength of my competitor, what is my strength of my products. Okay, so you have to look into on the consideration, comparing option and also evaluating your option as well. Okay, and then number 4, you are looking into a purchase. Complete the transaction. How are we going to complete the transaction? If the customer, of course, we have to come out with a few promotional, ataupun we wanted to engage with them. For example, we are using PPC, APC, pay-per-click. Okay, so PPC ni we are promoting our product into online, ataupun we are using a digital marketing, ataupun we are using the chatbot, okay, to let people know on our product, to get making sure that our customer experience is there. And then the next one will be on the post purchase, which is we are supporting and also ongoing relationships. So this is the customer digital journey, yeah? Okay, which is we have to support on the like for example, just like I mentioned, this is on the birth data or the vision, this kind of thing, and also we have to making sure our relationship with our customer is there. Okay, you cannot make sure you're having a strong relationship. Okay, you have to know every single customer. You have to know what they want to have, and you have to know the demand of the customer. Okay, the demand of the customer. So this is how the customer digital journey. Okay, so the business impact of customer experience, okay, this is done by a few researchers, okay, which is they have done on how does good customer experience impact on our businesses or your businesses. Okay, so we are looking into the performance advantage, which is company with superior customer experience will be performed with the competitor by 80% in revenue growth metrics. Okay, this one is the performance advantage. Yeah, and then on the revenue contribution, okay, 40% of our customer service, okay, in our organization contributing directly to a company revenue streams. So remember, 40% of our customer service in our organization ni akan contribute kepada kita punya 40% of revenue. Nampak tak? Which is the customer service is very important. And same goals to the company's punya performance. Okay, the performance of the company by giving a good, good customer experience. Okay, and also defection reduction will be 16% of reduction in customer defection achieved through targeted customer experience improvement initiative. Of course, every one of us, apabila we purchase a product, okay, ataupun you go to any shop, we wanted to have the good customer service. Let's say kalau you pergi kedai and then the server tu not serve you well, like a bit rude, a bit harsh apabila you are visiting them, of course you're not coming back. Okay, so that's why we have to improve, okay, on our punya customer services too. Okay, so based on the the research done by a few researchers, okay, 79% of customer will recommend the company if they are providing a good customer service. Okay, if the company providing a good customer service, okay, you are going to get recommended by another customer. Like for example, just now I'm giving you an example of the Zeus Coffee. Zeus Coffee, they're able to personalize people punya demand. Okay, what people want. Okay, which is for example, kalau you nak beli coffee, okay, before you are visiting the shop to physically, you guys can start ordering via phone dulu. Okay, you have to download the apps. Okay, you beli, and then you can start purchasing their coffee, and then the moment you sampai dekat kedai tu, the coffee tu dah siap. That's why Zeus Coffee able to get recommended by the customer. They are giving the user experience (UX). Okay, and also dia punya IU interface experience dia pun sangat practical. Okay, the interface of the Zeus Coffee punya apps tu extremely practical. You can choose whatever flavor that you wanted to buy on. Okay, so apabila you sampai dekat kedai, produk tu dah siap, coffee tu dah siap. So that's why they're getting a higher recommended by other customer. Okay, and then 60% will write a positive review. Okay, so when you are giving a good customer experience, okay, you are giving a perfect customer services, okay, of course, your punya customer akan giving you a review. Okay, they can provide you with the positive review. So of course, you as a business owner, when you are getting the positive review, you have to respond to them. Okay, even though the review to negative review you have to still respond them. Okay, at least you are get orang punya experience too. And then 87% are twice as likely to buy from a company. Okay, so 87% of customer will keep repeating purchasing their product. Meaning to say they keep repeating lah. You are successfully to get your customer intention. Okay, you are having your punya consumer, which is they are loyal on your products. Okay, and then the next one will be on the 68% of customer cut spending with company failing. Nampak tak? 69% of customer, okay, they're not going to purchase again. Okay, if the company fail to meet the customer experience standards. Okay, so this is what happened. Most of the businesses, okay, they don't get their customer back. Meaning to say they are not getting the customer loyalty because they're failing to meet the standard of the customer experience. Again, yeah, when you are running a business, okay, customer experience it's very important. Okay, which is will impact on your businesses. Okay, so this is an example of the key components of customer experience. Okay, if you're looking into the AirAsia punya website ataupun mobile apps, maybe you guys could go for AirAsia punya mobile apps too. Okay, you just pretending lah to buy a ticket. So and then you akan looking into their punya interfaces too. It's easily to use. Okay, which is we are looking for part when you are having in your digital marketing to when you are developing your website ataupun when you are having your punya mobile apps, okay, application or anything lah. If you wanted to have your e-commerce again, okay, the most important there is 4 parts. Which number 1, which is the usability. Okay, with clean layout design, intuitive, and also navigation system. Okay, so it's easily to navigate. Like for example, okay, you wanted to buy a ticket from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. Okay, so the date will be on departed date. Depart date will be on 28th of, like say lah, for example, yeah, 28th of November to 2024, and you are returning back on 1 December 2024. So you are just putting on the date, and then it will lead you to the travel classes, okay, or how many days that traveling. Okay, if you just put on 1 day, so directly they can lead you kepada travel classes. So you can choose on the economic or business premiums. Okay, this one is example lah. Okay, of course there is no economic, kan, it's only like VI apa ni, hot seat kan. So ataupun premium economic or first class. So the moment that you have click on the travel class, okay, so you can put on done and direct you to the payment. When you are directed to the payment, they akan letak the choices of the payment that you could consider. Whether you wanted to go for credit card or you wanted to go for debit card or online banking. So itu kita panggil usability, which is a clean layout. Okay, if you notice here, there are clean layout here. Okay, there just whatever. Okay, it's just straight to the point. Okay, it's just straight to the point. Okay, the trip here and also the gaze. Okay, maybe like you have done with the gaze name. Okay, and it leads you to the guest travel and also class. Okay, the moment that you have done with this one, okay, you just click on done, and then again they will lead you to the payment method. Ini kita panggil usability. Nampak, and also it's a clean design. Okay, there is no any graphics yang dorang masukkan dalam dorang punya website tu ataupun dorang punya mobile apps. Okay, and also it's easily locatable, and the contents that guides, okay, user naturally through their journey. Okay, so the component of usability. So the next one will be looking into the accessibility. Okay, let's say you don't want to access the AirAsia punya web apa ni, AirAsia punya apps via phone ataupun via your laptop or via your phone. So you can choose either one. Sama ada you wanted to go with the phone ka ataupun your laptops. Okay, so mobile response designs, okay, they're giving the mobile response designs, okay, and also fast loading times, unless your connection is low. Of course lah, we cannot do anything if our connection is very low. So we cannot put on blame lah on the website of the provider too. Okay, and also inclusive features. Okay, the features like alternative text or images. Okay, they are ensuring the universal access. So again, number one, usability. Okay, when you are having those kind of experience in digital marketing, okay, you are looking into the accessibility, and of course the next one we are looking into on personalization, how we are going to personalize, okay, the apps ataupun the website, the mobile apps too, by having the recommendation, IR recommendation. Okay, like for example, if you are keep like visiting the website too, if you notice, they can automatically save your details kan. Like for example, you miss a few parts, okay, you letak balik, letak M, so it will lead you on mastery. Itu kita panggil AI driven recommendation or dynamic contents adaptation, and also they are having the targeted email segmentation based on the customer behavior patterns. Like for example, the moment that you have done purchasing your ticket, so the ticket too, you guys can choose either, okay, you wanted to get them from email or you wanted to get them by downloading on the link too. So they are having the user behavior patterns. Okay, the next one, like I mentioned just now earlier, okay, if you are mistakenly to put on the your name or the date of birth of your birthday, so you can support dia punya customer service, which is it's run 24 hours. Okay, you can chat them anytime. Okay, which is we call them as the integrated AI chatbots. Okay, the chatbots. Okay, and then also they are having comprehensive FAQ. Okay, the frequent asked question section. Okay, you could ask any question. Let's say why my flight delay. Okay, so you can get from the FAQ punya section, and also of course they're having the live agent escalation for complex inquiries. Like for example, if your inquiry does not able answer by the chatbot, okay, the chatbot akan ask you, okay, could you please wait for a moment? I'm going to share ataupun I'm going to let you to my agent. So agent will assist you solving your problem that you are facing at. So itu kita panggil on the agent punya live agent punya assistant. Okay, so don't get confused ya. Chatbot is different, live agent is different. Live agent is a person. Okay, the chatbot ni is a computer, AI generated. Ataupun the most easy lah, for example, the chatbot, how do you understand on the chatbot ni? Of course kan, most of the students currently, they are quite popular with Cgct. Okay, define me digital marketing. So you just click on define digital marketing. So every answer provided by the Cgpt, kita panggil is the chatbot AI generated. Okay. And also, for example, Amazon, okay, they are looking into one-click checkout. Okay, that exemplifies of principle perfectly, and also allowing the rapid purchasing while reducing cost. Okay, and also simplifying the entire users of effort required on the transaction. Okay, so on the Amazon ni, kalau you notice, okay, apabila you look into, dia akan identify, okay, dia akan based on dia punya AI generated tu, dia will understand on consumer behavior. Okay, apabila dia understanding on the consumer behavior, okay, so dia akan bagi your recommendation on the product. Dia akan focus on one product only that you wanted to purchase. So you tak akan ada pilihan. So that's why one click check out. Okay, tapi for example kalau Shopee tu kan, like for example most of it our punya girls lah kan, most of it if you could see the boys tu, you guys can check you punya girlfriend punya apa ni Shopee, you can check on the cart tu. You check on the cart tu, you could see that 100 and plus cart in dia punya shopping punya apa ni cart tu, in the Shopee tu. Itu kita call them as window shopping. Girls quite popular with the window shopping. Of course, we cannot resist on the window shopping itu. Okay. Again, when we are looking into the website design and development, okay, we are focusing a few part of it. The most important, which is we have to understand on our punya homepage. Okay, homepage strategy. Okay, how to do that? Okay, the homepage ni, we have to establish immediate brand identity. And I will show you the example, a good homepage and also a bad homepage later on. Okay, we have to establish our brand identity. Okay, and also we have to showcase the featured that product that we are going to offer. Okay, the features of the products. Okay, and also to provide a clear navigation pathway to key the content area. Like for example, buy now. The moment that you have buy now too, when customer clicking on buy now, it leads to the product too. Okay, you have to buy now and leads to product post purchase. Okay, and then this one is the home page, which is the clear navigation. The navigate must be clear. Okay, the contents kind of thing must be clear. And then, of course, when you are having your website design, okay, the most important that you have to look into adalah the product page. Okay, the product pages too. So every website tu akan ada every single pages. Let's say kalau you nak jual barang-barang electrical punya products, okay, so maybe you can have your punya brown goods, white goods. Okay, so like for example, okay, if people wanted to buy on the TV, so you can put on the television punya list. And people wanted to buy microwave, so akan ada few part of microwave, few brands of the microwave. So this one we call them as the product pages. Okay, which is you have to use the media by integrating integration with the video. And you have to make sure when you are having this kind of product page, okay, the most important that you have to look into adalah high quality photos. Okay, gambar tu kena high quality lah, kena high resolution lah. Okay, janganlah you ambil gambar from Google and paste it as your product. Okay, better you go ambil the real picture. Okay, so people akan the customer akan look into your punya product. Oh, this is the product about. Okay, I will purchase this kind of products. Okay, and of course, when you are having those kind of product page, okay, the most important that you have to look into, which is the detail of specification. So you have to provide with the specification of the products. And of course lah, most of us, apabila kita beli produk, 99%, I could say that 99%, let's say you nak beli let's say lah you wanted to buy curry, product curry or serbuk curry. Okay, you tak akan baca the ingredients of the curry tu. Okay, ataupun the product specification. Ataupun when you are purchasing mineral water, okay, you are not going to read through the ingredients ataupun the product specification of the mineral water tu. The reason why, because the trust is there. Like for example, spritzer. Okay, you've been used on the spritzer, so you tak akan baca how many silica that include in the spritzer, how many pH of this kind of spritzer. Itu kita panggil the specification, even though the customer not reading the product specification to, we as a business owner, it's a must for us to put on the product specification. Okay, and of course we are looking into the compelling social proof. Compelling the social proof elements. So like I mentioned, everyone wanted to share everything. So apabila people share everything, okay, you have to create a high quality of photo lah. Apabila you are creating high quality of photo, you punya customer will share your product via dia punya social media. Okay, so this is how the product page, when you are creating ataupun designing your website, the most important is the high quality of photos that you are going to upload in your website. Okay, and the next one, we're looking into the contact integration. Contact ni the more, tak perlulah letak banyak-banyak context. Okay, you just have to put on the contact number, okay, that easily to call, easily to respond, okay, or WhatsApp numbers or email. Itu saja. It's enough. Okay, or you could put on the address you can put on address, but for me that not necessary. Okay, not necessary, but there is no harm if you wanted to put on. But again, the contact integration, you have to put on the communication channels. Okay, like for example email dan juga WhatsApp. Okay, ataupun you wanted to put on the chatbot, the most easier. Chatbot is very powerful tau when you are running a business. Okay, when you wanted to remove of WhatsApp or email, you can use the chatbot. Chatbot ni in one code. Okay, let's say hello, hi. Contoh you send a hi. Okay, so dia akan keluar on what do you want me to help. You wanted to contact us via WhatsApp, or you wanted to contact us via email, or you wanted to know our address. Customer just contoh, let's say WhatsApp. Click on WhatsApp, so dia akan lead you kepada WhatsApp. Itu the chatbot, the power chatbot. So most of the businesses nowadays, they are using chatbot as their communication platform to interact with their customer. Okay. Because of course lah, customer kan usually they will looking into your products too. The punya timing berbeza-beza. It could be like dia akan chat you at 4 subuh, 3 subuh, okay, tengah malam. All these kind of things happen, you know. So that's why you have to have the contact integration. Okay. And then the last but not least, when you are developing your website, okay, the most important is you have to do your checkout flow. Okay. Which is you have to do a frictionless secure payment process with clear progress and indicator, and minimal step on completion. Me myself, I get irritated when when I going to check out of the product that I'm wish to purchase. Okay, there is many things that requires us to put on to fill up. Okay, like for example, we have to provide on the addresses. We have to provide with this kind of things. We have to provide those kind of things. So when you are running your business, okay, when the come out the check flow ni, check out flow tu, okay, you have to make sure the indicator tu must be minimal steps, okay, to complete. Just looking into what method that you are going to purchase on. Like for example, this one, they are very, very minimal. Okay, minimal. This indicate you to purchase on. Okay, so again, you have to have the minimal steps of completion when you are wanted to design or to develop your website. Okay. So far, is there any question from the floor? Anyone wanted to ask me a question? Is everyone clear? I assume that everyone clear lah. Alright, okay. Okay, so the website builder tools that you might be you guys could try, which is a free. You just belajar lah how to create the tool, or how to create your website. Okay, so there is Wix platform, WordPress with Elementor, and also Shopify Commerce. Okay, Shopify is uses by one of the previous entrepreneur lah. I forgot the name. Okay, later on I will recall again if I remember. Vivi Yusuf, sorry. So Shopify, Vivi Yusuf using this e-commerce, and it's very, very ease of use. Okay, and also, of course, if you wanted to have a free, you can have Google sites. Okay, you can create your website. The Wix platform, you can intuitive with drag and drop interfaces, perfect for beginners who needs a professional looking website without coding knowledge. Of course, you are the business student. Okay, you are not looking into a coding subjects. Okay, so not necessary for you to put on HTML all this kind of coding lah. Okay, so Wix platform ni it's just drag and drop. Okay, the interfaces too, you can put any design. If you wanted to put on colorful, it's up to you. But again, when you are creating the website too, you have to make sure you have to have maximum 3 colors in your website. Maximum 3 colors. Okay, the rules of website ni, okay, to create a good digital marketing, 3 colors saja. Jangan letak colorful. Okay, colorful, kalau you are selling a product like kids punya product, it could be considered lah. But nowadays, people not looking into the colorful. Okay, and make sure the element of the color tu kena selari lah. Jangan, let's say for example, you letak the homepage tu green color. Okay, and then you letak on the next page tu pink color, and you letak the next page tu pula what is purple color. So seems like you're having the identity issue lah. Kalau you're having this kind of colorful punya part. Okay, so again, when you are building up your website, you have to make sure the color to looks professional. Okay, look professional, and also people when they are visiting you guys punya website too, they are not get irritated. Okay, so Wix platform ni is easier for you to build up your punya website without any coding. Okay, and of course offer extensive template library and also build up your punya SEO tools. SEO tool, which is search engine optimization. It's a free. SEO is a free. So Sam, kalau Sam, you have to pay some sort of amount. Okay. And then the next one, we are looking into the WordPress Elementor. Okay, the WordPress Elementor ni, we are providing robust customizability with powerful SEO, which is they do have the plugins and also extensive themes option. So akan banyak themes lah if you are looking into the WordPress. I do have my own WordPress, okay? And also ideal for businesses, okay? Requiring advanced functionality and content management capability. Let's say if you wanted to have the WordPress ni, okay, for a free, you akan boleh create you punya basics, okay? Basic punya website, okay? Basic. If you want to have an advanced, okay, you have to pay some sort of amount, like you have to subscribe like month or yearly lah macam tu, okay? I forgot the prices currently they are charging, okay? So you have to subscribe to this kind of amount, and then you can have you punya own domain. Domain ni, for example, okay, masri.com.my, itu domain. Tapi if you wanted to have a basic punya domain ni, maybe dia akan letak masri.wordpress. Itu je. So the domain you're not able to create you punya own domain. Okay. So and the next one, you can look into the Shopify commerce if you are wanted to sell your products. Okay, using the e-com. I think Shopee pun is free juga lah. You can have a Shopee, you put on your product in the Shopee. Okay, Shopee, the good thing about Shopee ni, they're supporting local businesses. They're supporting the local businesses. Okay, Shopify commerce, which is comprehensive e-commerce, which is solution with integrated analytics, meaning to say, when you are using the Shopee commerce ni, okay, you can see the how many customer that visiting your website, how many customer clicking on more info. Itu kita panggil analytics, okay? Analytics atau integrated analytics. And also they are they're having the inventory management, and also they also having the payment processing. Okay, it's but you have to pay like some sort of amount. Okay, and also it's a perfect for business for those who are running a online retail operation. If you are selling a bundle, okay, you can have those kind of Shopee commerce. Okay, you put all those kind of baju that you are selling to, and then you can focus on like they can do the processing payment, processing fee. Okay, you can put on the PayPal. Okay, PayPal too is one of the wide processing payment that worldwide using them. Okay, and also of course the Google site lah. Google site everyone know. I do believe that everyone know about the Google sites. Kalau tak tahu Google sites ni, I think there is something happened to you. Okay, so which is the Google site, which is they are simple and also cost-effective solution, and also ideal for the educational institution. That's why most of the institution, universities, what else? Anyone lah, tuition center, they are using the Google. Okay, Google, which is they are very ideal for educational. They even have their punya Google Scholars or anything, or they even have their punya, like for example that we are having our webinar today, we are using the Google then. So they are very, very, very effective lah. Okay, and also informational portal, and also a small businesses website requiring basic functionality, and they can have the Google integration. So you can register your punya company dalam dalam Google tu, and also the location, and they will automatically lead you kepada Waze tu. Apabila you register dekat Google site, you punya addresses, okay, automatic you akan boleh cari you punya addresses tu dekat Waze. Jangan pula you buat address of you punya home dalam register in the Google. Nanti is easily everyone go to your house, okay, and then get to know your addresses. Okay, so this is the Google site name. It's very, very helpful for those who just start up the business, or for those who are having limitation of the capital. Okay, this one is website builder tools. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm sharing. I'm mentioning just now. Okay, how are we going to differentiate between the great homepage and not so bad but irritated for me lah homepage? Okay, so when you are creating your homepage, okay, you have to making sure your homepage tu must be clear value proposition. Okay, must be clear, which is immediately communicate what you are offer. Okay, for example, if you check ni, okay, they're offering a burger. So dia punya website ni, they're showing a burger. Simple as that. So everyone aware, everyone know about free shack ni, they are offering a burger, even though they are having a few part of the product that they are in their kedai, but still dia punya spotlight adalah burger. Nampak tak? Very clear, okay, and direct to the point what they are selling. Okay. The second one, if you're looking into this one, I do not know what they are selling it. So many picture, so many graphics. Like for example, okay, www.rngrent.net. Okay, so not very clear. And then if you could see here, the color too, very colorful. The green color, the red color, the purple color, the pink color, okay, the writing too, not consistent. And then here pun not very consistent. And the picture pun, there are plenty of picture. If you are selling bicycle, like I mentioned just now, you have to have you punya homepage macam ni, and then you can letak lah the products. Okay, our product, let's say our products. So apabila having our products too, it leads you, apabila you click on our products, it leads you kepada landing page. Ini kita panggil landing page. Okay, akan ada landing page. Letaklah sini what is the landing page. Like for example, bicycle, motorcycle, car, or anything, electric car. So ini adalah the landing page. No need to put on this one. Sangat irritated dan sangat tak faham what they are trying to sell. Okay, ada dia trying to sell on permainan punya untuk kids kah ataupun what? Nampak tak? I get confused. Okay, and again, when you are creating your homepage, okay, the most important that you have to focus on the eye-catching value. You could see here. If you see here, okay, when I'm looking into this website, okay, sekarang ni I wanted to have my burger. It's very eye-catching. Nampak tak? With the burgers ni kan, and then the cheese, the tomato, okay, the egg, okay, the apa ni, the filling or this kind of thing. So it seems like we are having the eye-catching value, which is we are looking into the professional images and also graphics. It's very professional. Okay, and then of course we are looking into the TA buttons, which is prominent action button lah. Okay, this is we call them as the buttons. Okay, like for example here, Malaysia Airlines. Okay, Malaysia Airlines. Okay, they are providing the airline services. Okay, so they are featured lah. Diorang punya stewardess, dia punya cabin crew. Okay, they are featured on the cabin crew, how they are happily to show their faces and to show up their smile, and then they seem like they wanted us to travel with them by using Malaysia Airlines. Okay, so it's very clear, and then they just uses two colors combination. Okay, this one also only uses of two color combination. Okay, so they're having the corporate color here, red color. So some of the they are focusing on red color and also black color. So just focusing on the white and also black, white, and also the red color one. Okay, so this one is the example as well, yang sangat messy. Okay, here you don't need to put on welcome. That's big lah. No need. You don't have to put welcome, and then it seems like people, the student from secondary or primary or high school could do better than this, than both of this. Okay, I'm not insulting any brand, but yeah, when you are doing your website pages ni, your homepage ni, you have to make sure the homepage too must be clear. Okay, and then you don't have to put on mission statement. This one on the mission statement ni, you can put on about us. Dekat about us tu kan. Okay, you guys put about us, you can letak statement, objective, your core value. Okay, the homepage ni is just focusing on your guys punya product, what actually that you are wanted to introduce in the market. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, clear. Please, at least you guys can switch on the microphone and then to respond, because I'm not looking into the the chatbot too. Okay, so the popular website, like this is the example lah, okay, that we have done. We have to discuss just now. Okay, and then I have put on the features comparison. Okay, which is platform, ease of use, cost, okay, template design, dan juga e-com ready. Okay, on the weeks ni, dia punya high of use is very high. So meaning to say, it's easily to use lah. Okay, it's easily to use. Okay, and then the cost, it's medium, unless if you wanted to have the domain to using the Wix sahaja, so it could be free. Okay, but if you wanted to have a good domain for your website, okay, you can purchase on the domain tu lah. Like for example, like just now I mentioned, masri.com.my. Itu adalah domain. The domain, the com.my itu is the domain that we have to buy, we have to purchase, not free. Okay, so this one is one of the things. Okay, and then the design is very excellent. Okay, it's very excellent. And then the e-coms ready, yes, you can have the e-com platform. You can put you can you put on the you punya let's say if you are putting the e-coms platform dalam Shopee, in the Shopee tu they're having the e-coms ready here. Okay, so you don't have to install anything. Okay, and then the word phrase, okay, the ease of use, it's medium. Okay, which is there is a few code, it's not few coding like 1% of coding that you have to put on, and then the picture too, you have to follow the sizes. Okay, so that's why it's quite not complicated, but it's medium ease of use. Okay, and then the cost is very low. Since it's very low, so of course lah kan, they have to put some sort of thing. Okay, and then design is quite good. It's limited to the it's a limited of design lah. Okay, the color combination of the color is sangat limited. Okay, and then if you wanted to have the e-coms with plugins lah, okay, you have to plug in the e-coms platform in the website. Okay, Shopify, okay, which is it's very high, it's easy to use. Okay, and then cost a bit high because you have to they're having the e-com platform too, and you have to upload all kind of things. Okay, they can run your SEO because they're having SEO here. Okay, they embedded the SEO dan juga dia embedded the SEM, search engine marketing. Okay, search engine marketing ni you have to pay like for example PPC, like for example kan, kalau you notice you go to buka Facebook, okay, you buka Facebook, okay, like for example Fazura Fatah Amin get divorced kan, you guys know lah Fazura Fatah Amin get divorced, and tiba-tiba dekat Facebook there is one headline, Fazura and Fatah Amin get back. So you guys are pacik bawang, you akan klik the link tu, and apabila you guys clicking the link tu, it leads you kepada e-com, ataupun it leads kepada produk, itu kita panggil PPC, pay per click. Okay, and then the Google search is very high. Okay, very high, and then it's a free. Okay, sangat free. Later I'm going to show you what are the features in the Google. Okay, and then but the template design is very basics, extremely basics, and then the e-com is extremely limited. But they have embedded a few e-com platform ready sudah lah, but it's you have to plug into the system. Okay, so this is how the comparison between the most cheapest and a few of them are free. Okay, if you wanted to have your own website, okay, if you are running a professional business, you can pay some sort of amount to create your punya domain tu. No need to hire designer, no need to hire web designer, all this kind of thing, web developer. You guys can develop by your own. Okay, so this is the platform ecosystem. Okay, the example of it. which is you maybe can look into, and maybe lepas this kind of webinar ni, you can cari-cari, you can snap a picture, okay, and then you guys can explore, okay, which is we have the business intelligence, okay, we have the customer service or CRM, customer relationship management, okay, if you want to put on data of your audience, of your customer, you can have the CRMs, okay, enterprise application development, okay, you can have this kind of thing, okay, some of it with code, some of it with no code, okay, Oracle, most the popular one, which is Oracle or AppSheet, okay, and then marketing e-commerce design or tools, okay, so Shopify, HubSpot, okay, Types, CTI, okay, job form, all this kind of thing. Maybe some of you are using kind of things, okay, and also machine learning, okay, you can look into on the machine learning as well. Software development tools, you can develop your own software, okay, but provided you have to learn the coding lah, okay, and then workflow automation, okay, and then of course the web mobile application development. And I didn't put on the Cgct here, okay. Cgct is the one of the platform that having a code lah, which is they have to read through the code, and then they have to improve the code every single day, okay, to update their punya memories. Okay, so this is how the case study of Patient Valley success. Okay, they are using the Shopify. Okay, this is Shopify ya. Yang apa ni? If you using this is Shopify. Nanti you guys look into the apps ni later on. Okay, so they are using a clear direction of advertising. Nampak tak? They are creating I am homegrown Patient Valley, and then they invited all artists, all influencers, or ambassadors, okay, or this kind of people lah, to represent the brand too. So meaning to say, okay, the Fashion Valley ni, apa ni, proudly mention that they are the homegrown product, the homegrown patient. Okay, so this is how the Fashion Valley able to apa ni, to attract the customer with different kind of demographics. Even though the dak punya tudung tu RM1,000 or RM100 or quite expensive, but still people wanted to purchase that because of they are using the digital marketing. And some more, the founder, okay, keep updating in their social media. Of course, she has many followers. Okay, she has many followers, so she keep updating in the platform of their social media. Okay, so on the Shopify integration, leverage the Shopify robust platform, ensure the consistent user interfaces, okay, respond design, okay, rich media contents, like I mentioned just now, integrated with the video contents, and also advanced product filters, okay, and yeah, of course, dynamics carousel for featured items that enhance our engagement, okay, and of course, they are having their seasonal campaign, which is developing festive season promotion with targeted landing page and also personalized product recommendation. So this is how the Fashion Valley manage to attract their customer. Okay, so this is the example of their punya web design. Nampak tak? Very clear and sangat-sangat futuristic. They are very futuristic. Okay, which is they are looking into clean homepage. They're having minimalist design with clear product focus. Nampak tak? The product focus here. If you wanted to get this kind of fashion, you can just click on. They can listkan down the fashion things. Okay. If you wanted to have this kind of thing, just you wanted to buy hijab, so you click on the hijab. Macam ni lah. You wanted to buy on the easy wear, so you can letak on easy wear. Okay. So just focusing on this one. Nampak tak? Sangat dia punya fashion is futuristic lah, masa depan. Okay, intuitive navigation, easy category browsing, and also search, and also they're having the strong mobile UX or strong mobile user experience. Okay, which is they're optimizing for mobile shopping. Okay, they're just focusing on the mobile shopping. So this is how the Fashion Valley punya mobile apps. Okay, so when you are using this kind of thing, of course, they have to look into the user experience design principles, okay, which is clarity and hierarchies, logical information and flow and visual hierarchy. Okay, of course, you have to do the consistency. This is how you are going to reuse the element of across all pages. And the most important, the feedback need. You have to make sure response 24/7 on the comment or anything asked by your customer. If you wanted to have the user experience. Okay, kalau you malas nak respond on the customer punya question, better you don't run the business lah. Okay, you close the business, you not fit to run the business. Okay, and then of course the accessibility, inclusive design for all users. Okay, so user experience design ensure customer can achieve their goals efficiently and also with the satisfaction. We used to be involved with comprehensive wireframing, interactive prototyping, and also extensive user testing to create the interfaces that truly serve user needs while meeting our punya business objective. You kena faham tau, when you are running a business ni, you have to make sure your business objective is very clear. Okay, your business objective must be clear. Okay, so when you are using the users tool and prototyping, okay, you can have this kind of prototyping lah, okay, which is Figma collaboration. They are providing with the real-time collaboration with cloud-based design systems. Dan juga you can have the interactive prototyping capabilities. Okay, if you wanted to use the Figma, later on you can search on the Figma. Okay, we have not enough time to explore everything about the website, about the apps. Okay, in future maybe we can do that. Okay, Adobe XD, okay, advanced flowchart creation, which is you are having the design testing environment, which they have the seamless integration, and also they having the creative cloud ecosystem. Okay, the cloud is very creative, you know. Kalau you are having the Adobe XD ni kan, the cloud is very creative, and you can have the UX experiences there. So you can also create your user experience. Okay, and also Hotjar Analytics, okay, is a comprehensive click tracking, okay, which is you can click and track on your customer visitation, on the customer how many visit of today for your website or e-coms, okay, and what is their stages of purchasing, sama ada they are putting on the cart saja kah ataupun they have done purchase the products, okay, and also they are providing the maps, okay, behavior analytics, like providing the insight of our user interaction pattern. So this is kalau you are doing prototyping lah, but it's not, of course lah, you're not necessary to have this kind of thing. Okay, so this is the AirAsia punya apps, okay, how they are very convenient to use, okay, like you can see here, okay, nampak tak, how they're doing in their marketing, okay, which is they are providing with 50% off, okay, for flights, but in fact no, okay, and then also promo, and then the food, providing with the of the promo of the food, and having the fresh products, okay, and then the hotel is 20%, unlimited deals, so they are putting 90% if you shop using their apps, okay. This is all this kind of marketing psychology, okay. They wanted to attract us to buy a product, okay. Apabila we click on the 90% to only a few items, okay. And of course, some of apabila kita click on, there is no more promotion. Benda tu not available dah. This is the marketing trick. You as a marketers, you have to know how to trick your customer. Okay, and then the case study of the AirAsia apps, okay, which is using the super apps, service integration, the seamless combined airline bookings, nampak tak? They're having the online booking, the hotel reservation, ride hailing services, okay, and also food delivery. And then also they're having unified platform experiences. Okay, so they're having this kind of experience. And also of course AirAsia punya apa ni apps ni, they're having comprehensive approach, which is that eliminate the need of multiple apps while maintaining the consistency user interface standard. Apabila kita click on the AirAsia, the first thing first that we are looking into adalah flight ticket. Okay, number one. And second one, when we are booking our ticket, we have to get our hotels. Nampak tak how they are doing here? They are putting hotel as well here. And then third one, when you have our hotels, kalau we are first timer to visit the places too, of course we have to go for the foods, kan? So the foods. So dia akan giving 50% off the offer, okay, if you are visiting this kind of apa ni area lah, okay, ataupun when you are doing when you are doing the online booking, okay. The personalization features, okay, implement self passenger profile. Nampak tak kan? They ask you to log in, okay. Apabila you log in, to enjoy member discount, kan? Apabila you log in, okay, you register as a member, you're getting a discount for the first time only, okay. The next time dah tak ada dah, okay. But how they are doing, they are personalizing the features. Like for example, when you are booking a ticket again, so you punya data tu automatically in their punya CRM. So apabila you letak nama you MASRI, automatically akan adalah my details dekat AirAsia. So itu kita panggil personalization of the features, which is the self passenger profile, okay, and of course personalized promotion codes, okay, and intelligent recommendation system and travel history. Nampak tak sini? The AirAsia, they are also providing your travel histories, okay, and then you have to collect some sort of points so you can redeem the points. Pandaikan orang buat promotion, and also they are having the deliver content to enhance our punya user engagement and also increase the conversion rate. Okay, if you notice, okay, AirAsia usually they are quite popular with delay, kan? My flag is delay lah because of AirAsia contoh lah, kan? Okay, but still people wanted to use their services. The reason why, okay, you go contoh lah, we are having two example of airlines, okay, which is Malaysia Airlines, AirAsia Airlines. Okay, AirAsia, they personalize the features too. Meaning to say, kalau you pergi dekat AirAsia, everything is convenience. You boleh makan dekat the most popular restaurant, okay, and then you also can do a shopping, okay, you also can go for a coffee, and also you can go anywhere. Contoh lah, you punya flight delay like 3 hours, so you can lepak anywhere, okay, for AirAsia. Dekat luar pun sebelum you masuk dalam tu, okay, dah banyak kedai. Even you masuk dalam dorang punya boarding tu, still banyak kedai that you can lepak. But MAS, okay, kalau apa ni dekat MAS tu, apa ni, KLIA 1 kot. KLIA 2 is AirAsia, if not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, okay. KLIA 1 it's MAS, right? Okay. So dekat MAS tu, the choices of restaurants not that much, okay, not that much. So apabila you punya flight delay, you akan jadi get bored. When you get bored, you get anxiety. When you get anxiety, you get depressed. When you get depressed, you can get stressed. Okay, so this is the thing that happened. Okay, why AirAsia ni, even though keep delaying, but they do understand the customer punya apa customer punya perlukan. Okay, which is they are creating the experience tu kepada customer. That's why we still keep purchasing AirAsia. And also one more thing, okay, AirAsia quite popular with everyone can fly. Everyone can fly. Dulu kan dia start marketing dengan low cost airline. Apabila orang dah tahu low cost airline, everyone can fly. So orang akan keep purchasing lah product. In fact, benda tu sama aja. Okay. So the real time updates, okay, is provide instant notification. Ini baru je lah. Okay, it's just recently. Okay, they are having the notification on flight status changes, low fare alerts, okay, and also booking confirmations. So they're having multiple of navigation lah. Okay, this is why AirAsia are successfully in their business. Okay, it's not only for digital marketing, but in their physical traditional marketing pun, they are doing very well. Okay, so mobile marketing fundamental. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to look into on the fundamental of the mobile marketing. So in apps discount, okay, you can trigger the promotional offer that activate when user open application, which is driving immediate engagement and also purchase decision. Okay, and then automatically akan ada push notification. Let's say kalau you dah bayar, akan letak push notification. Okay, this product has been paid. Okay, ataupun you have not been paid this product. Kan, itu kita panggil as the push notification, which is strategic flash sale alerts and personalized messages that reach customer instantly on their mobile devices. Kadang-kadang we get irritated, you know, like for example, I get irritated when Zeus Coffee keep sending me a notification. Like say for example, today Ali birthday. So dia akan letak, okay, why don't you surprise Ali by sending them a coffee? So akan ada push notification. But sometimes as a business owner, it's a good for me to get the customer experience too. Okay, and location-based marketing, which is we have to have, we call them as geofence promotion offer that target customer based on their physical proximity dan juga to store competitor location. Okay, so this is what is the mobile marketing fundamental. Okay, this is very important apabila you are doing the mobile marketing. Okay, so mobile marketing target customer directly on using the smartphone ataupun using the SMS campaign or mobile application push notification like I mentioned just now, sophisticated geofencing technology, and also the approaching with the crucial market where the mobile device penetration on significant exceeding the desktop computer usage and also making mobile primary as a digital touch point. Sekarang ni people not going to use laptop anymore. Desktop normal. Everyone wanted to use phone. Everyone akan tengok phone 24/7. Okay, and then trust me, okay, you tidak boleh hidup tanpa your phone. You have to put your phone beside you. Phone is number one nowadays. Okay, so that's why no mobile marketing, apabila you are doing marketing, you have to have your mobile marketing. Everyone akan pegang handphone 24/7. Okay, and maybe you can have the mobile tools on developing you guys punya mobile apps. Okay, which is we can have the modern apps development, which is democratized on the mobile application creation, also making it accessible to a business without extensive technical resources. For example, Tankable offer visual logic blocks, okay, and also we can have with the beginners. Okay, if you're beginners developing your website, you can have the Tankable, while MIT apps in better provide ideal experimentation of the environments and also factor enable cross-platform the development of single code base and deployment, and also Adler facilitated the rapid revision and also integrate database. For example, this one. Okay, example, later on I will show you. Okay, so this is the thing that you can have on your guys punya mobile development apps. Okay, still we're running out of time. Okay, so mobile marketing tactics. Okay, you can have the SMS marketing. Okay, and every day you're getting SMS. Contoh lah, kalau you tak bayar bill phone, dia akan hantar you reminder, cell phone, next is DG. You might be forgotten to pay your bill ataupun okay, today's bill will be this kind of thing. Itu akan ada. This we call them as the SMS marketing, and like push notification like I mentioned just now on the Zeus Coffee, they keep sending a push notification. Okay, and then geofencing, location-based targeting, then you got app-based loyalty, which is we are having the mobile rewards program. Mobile rewards program you can have with the Zeus Coffee as well. You're also having the mobile loyalty program. Like for example, if you are purchasing 7 days in a row of coffee, you akan dapat 1 free coffee. Hari ni, kalau you beli coffee dekat Zeus Coffee gunakan apps, next day you beli coffee sampai 7 days in a row, you are getting 1 free coffee. Itu dia panggil mobile rewards programs. Okay. And then one more thing on the touch and go, how they are integrating with the payment. Okay. So comprehensive QR payment system integrating and able to seamless transaction across the thousands of version of nationwide. Okay, and also they're having the e-wallet, provide instant payment. Okay, confirmation and detailed transaction tracking for enhanced of user confidence. Usually, before this, the Touch and Go is just focusing on the toll. Tau. Nowadays, they enhancement dorang punya products. They providing with varieties of product that you can renew your Rotex inside the Touch and Go. You also can buy any products in the Touch and Go, and you can make a payment menggunakan Touch and Go, or even like even just now you mentioned on the nationwide okay, worldwide as well. If you go to Indonesia, okay, you can use Touch and Go as your guys punya e-wallet. Okay, so they are very payment integration. Okay, and also they are very convenient, and also the features are very convenient to use, which is you can look contoh lah if you're using Touch and Go untuk toll payment. Okay, so you can tengok lah this month how much that you have spending for you guys punya bill. Itu ada automated bill payment, okay, scheduling, smart reminder, and even in Touch and Go, you're also providing a loan. You also can do a loan, money, semua this kind of thing. Okay, so they are also providing cashback rewards. Okay, and also encouraging the gaming elements. Like for example, Shopee pun ada gaming elements kan dalam dia punya Shopee platform tu. And of course, like nowadays, okay, like for example me myself, okay, when I'm purchasing a fuel dekat petrol station, I will prefer to go for Petronas. Okay, the Petronas because they are having their punya. Alamak, I forgot the name. Let me check the apps too. Settle. You guys can download the Settle. Okay, Settle ni you can purchase any fuel, tapi it's applicable for Petronas only lah. Okay, you guys can top up, and of course you can redeem you guys punya points over there. So kalau you gunakan pembayaran, if you make a payment, gunakan Settle, so you can get the points, and you can redeem the points into a money value. So maybe you can have the Settle account. Okay, so this is the interfaces of Touch and Go. Nampak tak? Let's say if you do have your account in your account 5,500 ringgit. Okay, so you can purchase anything. So which is you can pay toll, you can pay parking. Okay, you can go pinjaman. Okay, you can pay for insurance. Okay, you can also do the investment as well, or you can make a payment of your bills, of your utilities bill, your electricity bills, your water bills. Okay, and at the same time also you can have your prepaid. Okay, and then of course you can purchase Till Life here. Okay, and also there are a lot of merchants that collaborating with them. Nampak tak? You can scan to make a payment, ataupun you get a payment. Okay, you can pay and you can transfer. Okay, and then you can look into your punya transaction history, and very useful, easy of use. Okay, and then to making sure your details is secure, no one able to log into your account. Okay, of course they are going to have verification. You have to verify by uploading your ID, your IC lah. Okay, so the moment approved, okay, then when you can't verify, so only you yang akan able to use them. This is how the Touch and Go QR payment and user-friendly interfaces. Okay, so the mobile experience, which is we are looking into the imperative experience. Okay, mobile search share, 60% of people using font to search products. Okay, you menggunakan mobile search share. Okay, PWA bounce reduce. Okay, which is 40% of them are improvement, and also app optimization impact and enhance the user retention. So mobile device dominate search behavior. Okay, everyone using their mobile to search anything. Okay, progressive web apps significantly reduce bounce rate. Okay, dan juga apply experience optimization drive to the customer retention dan juga engagement. Bounce rate ni contohnya lah, you Google contoh restoran Mak City. Mak City kah? Mak City lah kot. Mak City, restoran Mak City dekat UiTM tu. Okay, UiTM Dungun tu. I forgot the name lah. Okay, my student knows them. Okay, restoran Mak City. Okay, so apabila you Google, and then you just Google macam tu, and then you keluar, itu kita panggil bounce rate. You tak looking in details about the products. Okay, so ini adalah mobile app development tools that maybe you guys can search and you guys can start on doing it. Maybe you guys can start downloading ataupun you guys can start developing your mobile apps. There is 3 yang saya rasa sangat easily to use, which is on Tankable, no code, and drag and drop interface for beginner. For you guys, if you are the beginner, you guys can use Tankable. Okay, and then the next one, we're looking into Flutter developer level framework, okay, which is cross-platform native performance. Okay, if you are not, if you don't have any basic of coding ataupun developing, better don't go for Flutter. But why not? You guys can explore dan boleh belajar actually. Okay, you guys can have it. Okay, MIT App Inventor ni educational platform which is visual for programming for learning. Okay, so you guys boleh download the MIT dulu and then belajar on the programming, how to do the programming and how to do the game start kind of thing lah. Okay, so apps UI best practices, which is you have to make sure it's minimal design, of course, the most importantly clear icons, dan juga fast onboarding. So this is the very important when you are having you guys punya apps UI best practices. Okay, so on the mobile apps experience, like this one is for example Grab Food kan, sekarang dia ada navigation, you guys could see di mana you punya makanan. Di mana you punya makanan. Is it I'm using a correct words? Yeah. Okay, so you guys can navigate where is your food about. Okay, you guys can know approximately of the timing that arriving of you punya food. Okay, so is identifying the problem, which is defining the customer punya pain point. Okay, design solution, create the apps concept and features, and also plan the users need, which is you have to have you punya map out the user experience lah. For example, food delivery apps addressing long wait time, the real time tracking and estimated delivery windows. Okay, like for example, kalau you order dekat Grab, you akan ada a few choices. Okay, more than 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes. Kalau less than 30 minutes, you have to pay RM3 extra. If you are delivering food, delivery punya rates, you have to pay more RM5 extra, for example, RM5 extra. If you wanted to have the food deliver 30 minutes later, ataupun more than 30 minutes, you could pay like RM4. Or you wanted to have your food like 1 hour, so you could pay with RM2 delivery punya rate. So itu adalah how the map out user experience, which is we can addressing the timing too. Okay, the longer timing of how longer that we are waiting for our food. Okay, so social media customer experience, again, of course, every one of you having your customer social media, right? Okay, so of course you have to have your real engagement. Dekat social media tu, jangan sombong tau. When people comment on your picture or your status, jangan act like you are the artist. Some of kita punya social media users, apabila orang comment on dia punya gambar, wah, very nice. Oh, you are pretending. Tak komen. Apabila dah 100 orang komen, thank you everyone for the nice words, for the nice kind of thing. Okay, I really appreciate it. You're not an artist. Okay, if you're owner, kalau you running a business, kalau you are doing that way, for sure you're not going to get your customer. And one more thing about the social media customer experience, if you notice, okay, most of the business owner, when they are promoting a product, they akan letak PM for more details, PM for the prices. You know what? This is wasting time. Okay, if you're running a business, don't do such way. Okay, you have to make sure you have to clearly state the information too. Jangan PM for more details. It's very irritated. Okay, it's extremely irritated for me. If I looking into this kind of ads, I'm not going to click on. Okay, I'm for sure. Okay, community building. Okay, fostering the brand communities through the consistent engagement, okay, share your value communication and also exclusive member benefits. And also you have to have you punya content mix, dynamic content. Like for example, maybe you punya reels kah, ataupun you wanted to have the informative results, and also user generated content to maintain the audience interest, and also interactive features. Like for example, you have you punya customer pools, or you have you guys punya customer feedback, or survey, community driven content, and also transform your followers into active brand advocates. Okay, so this one that maybe you can look into when you are running your business lah, social media in customer experience. But if you're any one of your family members or your parents are running a business, make sure don't ask them to put PM for more details, yeah, PM for the prices. This one is very irritated. People not going to visit your website later on. Okay, so this is how the social media engagement tools that you can look into. Okay, the base paid and then you got free AI tools. Okay, this is zaman technology. Okay, it's a must for you to use the AI. Okay, to help you to ease of you punya kerja. Okay, so like social media, of course, like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, of course, TikTok is quite popular now, Instagrams, and also Pinterest, this kind of thing lah. And of course, quite popular with your guys. Okay, so when you are developing this kind of thing, you can look into the paid, there's a free marketing. Okay, you can get the assistant from them. Okay, to create you punya storyline. Kalau you creating storyline to make sure the statement tu clear, everyone able to answer. Jangan menggunakan bahasa bombastic. Just straight to the point. When you are designing you punya storyline in your marketing, jangan menggunakan bahasa-bahasa bombastic. You just focusing on the what is your objective. Okay, so how engaging, like we mentioned just now, pools, giveaways, tutorials, then you got user generated content. Like for example, pools, interactive audio surveys kan. You have your pools and tutorials, educational how to do a contents. Like for example, most of people wanted to do on the tutorials, okay, to the makeup kan. Okay, the honor makeup kind of thing. Okay, so giveaways, contest, and prize campaign. Okay, let's say if you able to share my status this one of thing, I wanted to share. Kalau you dapat banyak likes, you akan dapat this kind of amount. Itu kita panggil giveaways. Okay, ini adalah the Sephora. Okay, they are using the content of the AR innovation, which is they are using the augmented reality. Okay, you guys boleh shopping online gunakan AR innovation. Okay, shoppable stories, so this kind of thing lah. Okay, influencer partnership, they are inviting the influencer, okay, and also they're looking into the educational contents now for the Sephora Malaysia. Okay, how the service quality in digital space. Okay, the most important is tangible. Of course, kalau you are belajar marketing, kalau you tak tahu tangible ni, I think you're having a big deals lah. Okay, my student, if you're not be able to understand the tangible and also intangible, I will deduct the marks. Okay, so of course, tangible will be professional designed, innovative interfaces, and also compelling visual elements of reflecting brand quality. Your product must be tangible, bukan intangible lah. Must be tangible. Orang kena nampak, orang kena boleh rasa. Reliability, reliable, meaning to say must be consistent delivery timelines, accurate information, bukan macam PM for more details. No, okay, must be reliable. Okay, and also dependable of the service performance, and also across the touch points. And also, of course, you as a business owner, you have to do responsiveness. You have to be able to respond, repeat customer support response, and proactive communication during the service interaction. This one is very, very important when you are running your business. You have to do response. And of course, you have to assurance. You have to ensure that all those kind of payment navigation ataupun information that your punya customer, okay, registered in your system tu must be secure. Okay, secure payment processing, transparent privacy policies, and also clear security measure to build up you punya customer confidence. And again, last but not least, you have to have the empathy. Bukannya apabila you punya customer complain, you pula yang marah. No, not working that way. You have to do the empathy, personalized follow-up communication, multi-goal support options, and also understanding of individual customer needs. Okay, so how we are measuring our punya evaluation, this is our example of evaluating your website. Okay, so if you are satisfied, this kind of thing, so dia akan ada the evaluation in you punya analysis in your social media itulah. Okay. Okay, so Shopee Malaysia, okay, this one how they are having communication features, okay, real-time sellers messaging, automated refund processing kan. Kalau you are wrongly purchased ataupun the sellers to sending you a different products, okay, you akan ada processing of the refund. You know, so multi-language support, you can have English, you can have Bahasa, you can have Chinese or Mandarin, or you can have any languages, okay. And of course, trust building system, okay, verified customer review system with photo uploads provide authentic social proof to innovate points reward system and also incentivize on the honest reviews while building customer loyalty through the gamification elements. Like we have the photo review kan, and then points reward programs and seller verification badges lah. So how the Shopee make it the one of the e-com platforms in Malaysia are doing excellently, okay, compared to other platform. Okay, platform of Shopee ni sangat ease of use. Everyone know about Shopee, kan? Tak ada yang tak tahu Shopee. So ini adalah example on how Shopee winning the community loyalty. Okay, if you looking into this one on the statistics, okay, show what drives Malaysian loyalty, which is they getting surprise free gift kan, tiba-tiba you dapat free gift kan apabila the sender hantar you beli this makeup, you akan dapat this brush, you are getting the free gifts. Okay, and also timely chat response, kalau you beli produk, kalau you wanted to buy anything, any software, okay, you directly text them, okay, could you please respond on this kind of thing, dia akan respond on you. So sangat timely chat responses. Okay, and also safe and secure packaging. Okay, they have to do the secure packagings, product recommendation and bundles. Okay, Shopee pun they will having the product recommendation. Okay, and of course they have a plenty, you know, ataupun a lot lah. Plenty ni masih boleh kilah. A lots of vouchers, so you can use any vouchers. Okay, so that's why 5 out of 10 customer will be repeat and returned to purchase their products. Okay, so 87% of Malaysian cross shopping for Shopee. Okay, sayangnya Malaysia local, which is they are supporting the product during, contohlah during kemerdekaan, they are supporting the hari kemerdekaan ataupun 11/11 kan, people who are looking for 11/11 kan, they're having the big sales. Okay, they even like 90% off of the products. Okay, which is for example they're having category of the products. Okay, so like home living or healthy beauty or groceries or pets kind of thing like you can get out on the Shopee. And also you can have the brands, there is plenty, okay, plenty dah, but ada is, padahal tak ada is kan, a lot of brands. Okay, and also Malaysia Shopee Smarter for Hari Raya 2025 juga, they are looking into Hari Raya punya promotion. Okay, they are looking here 98% of Malaysian purchase online. But me, I'm really purchase online lah sebab I'm looking into the, kalau baju, I'm looking into the sizes too. Takut tak muat size kan, kalau kita besar takkan, I do not know how to measure my size. Okay, and then 70% customer trust Shopee for secure and also value driven shopping. And one more thing, what makes Shopee best, which is dorang ada BPNL, buy now pay later. BPL kan, buy now pay later, yeah. So you have you punya account, you beli saja shopping apa-apa, you nanti bayar masa gaji. But this one akan influence bankruptcy among the youngster. You guys hati-hati, don't go for BPL. Okay, so Shopee drives record growth for Malaysian entrepreneurs. Okay, so they're having Shopee Live. Okay, here they're having Shopee Live. And of course, you're supporting those kind of people who are doing small businesses lah. Okay, so we have done with this part. Okay, technology meet the empathy, choose the right tools. Okay, when you are choosing a tool, you have to make sure you are choosing the right tools. Continuous improvement of your website, of your businesses. Make sure the performance metrics to continuously refine. Okay, in digital services delivery, future ready strategy. You have to get ready with your strategy. Don't repeat the history of Nokia. Nokia not ready with technology. That's why they fall. Okay, dia tak percaya dengan teknologi, and until then they are not be able to sustain. Nokia not ready with technology, not evolving with technology. Success digital era demand a comprehensive approach that combines strategy, technology implementation with understanding of customer behavior. This organization that measure this balance of thrive and is increasingly competitive digital also marketplace. So this is the thing. Maybe you guys can do your study, do your research. Okay, yang dekat Google tu, there is a plenty application for free. You can go for Android Enterprise, Blogger, Business Profile. You can create your business profile here, Chrome Enterprise, Google AdSense, okay, Google Ad Mode, Google Ads pun boleh ini, Demand Gen, Google Ad Manager, Analytics pun, all of here you can have. Even you can do you guys punya website here. Okay, for developers, if you wish to develop things that maybe you can have this thing. So there's a plenty things that you guys can have it in Google platform. Okay, yes, finally we have done with these things. Okay, so you guys have any question? I'm not looking into the chatbot here. Hi sir, both language sir. Hi sir, hi sir. Okay, hi. Hi sir. Sir handsome, I know. So I would like to check out flow, how important mobile optimization and checkout process. Okay, Muhammad Akif. Okay, when you are doing the checkout flow too, like I mentioned just now, okay, how important is very important. Apabila you optimizing you punya mobile tu, okay, you make sure you punya checkout tu clear and easy to navigate. Like for example, okay, kalau you're looking into the payment, make sure just payment tu. Okay, jangan ada any other things that you are you nak masukkan lagi. Kalau you fokus kepada payment, just looking into payment method, cash or COD, cash on delivery. What else? Card or credit card or debit card or online payment. So just make it easier, ease of use. Like I mentioned just now. Like for example, kalau you nak contoh, the best example, okay, you can go for AirAsia. AirAsia, dia punya checkout payments is very easy, extremely easy. Okay, so this is the thing that maybe you can look into. Okay, Akif, is it answering your question?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else who wants to ask any question? Ada lagi? I'm having 120 participant today. Takkan satu soalan je kan? Because you have to ask a question. And I'm so sorry that I have to deliver my lecture just now in English, 100% in English. I'm not 100% lah, 90% kan. Kalau saya cakap bahasa Melayu, nanti you guys will be able to understand. Okay, anything that you guys would like to ask me? Any more questions?
Yes, doctor. I have
Yes.
a question.
What is
From
that?
the business impact of the customer experience. Okay, my question is, how can business align their customer experience strategy to retain customer loyalty and spending?
How the customer can retain the customer loyalty and also the spending, right? On the
Yes,
online customer experience, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so the most important, like I mentioned just now, which is when you are having, when you're focusing on your customer experience, okay, online customer experience, okay, the most important is you have to make sure you punya customer effortless. Mean to say effortless ni, apabila they are visiting the website, there is no many things that they wanted to. Okay, contoh lah, if you wanted to buy product A, click on. Lepas tu, you dah click on product A ni, dia akan minta lagi, okay, click for the next design. You klik lagi. Apabila you klik design, click for next sizes. You click on the sizes. Itu customer does not want. We don't want to have those kind of navigation. We don't want to have the landing page, so many landing pages. Okay, and which is number one, effortless. Okay, and number two, you have to make sure you're able to personalize. Okay, personalize the customer punya things by understanding the customer psychology. How to understand our customer psychology? By looking into the cognitive dissonance ni. Cognitive dissonance ni apabila kita beli produk and kita tak puas hati, apabila kita tak puas hati, kita akan complain. So by to have a good customer experience ni, okay, if customer tak puas hati on your products, okay, they can share the feedbacks, and then you have to respond them, and then you can send the new one, which is this personalization. You guys can personalize those things, and of course you have to making sure you be able to consistentkan the touch points too. The touch point in your punya apps too must be there. Okay, not just about you punya beautiful website. Okay, it's about how the fast loading tu. The touch point tu ada fast loading kan. Kalau you go for website tu, of course you have to make sure you nak menunggu ke for a second for the sake of to go to lead you kepada this product. Of course, no, not going to wait for a longer timing. So you have to make sure the beautiful website, not only for beautiful website, you have to put on the fast loading and also intuitive navigation. It's easily to navigate the product to kepada another product. Okay, macam kita on the landing page, and also the most important juga, you have to make sure the relevant content tu. Jangan menceritakan grandmother story. Okay, it's not necessary for us to let our cerita lah grandmother story. Okay, this product is very good. No need. Straight to the point. Okay, the content must be relevant, and also another part of it, when you are running a business, you have to make sure you are responding. Meaning to say responsive. You are very responsive, and also you punya responsive support tu must be ready 24/7. Ataupun kena ready lah 24 hours tu, they have to get ready. Okay, and then the business will deliver the interaction by kan kalau you notice there is a few part that I'm discussing just now on the post-purchasing follow-ups, and often see on the stronger customer, and also how we are making the loyalty. So again, the most important, your punya website too must be effortless, okay, personalized, and also you have to make sure it's consistent. Dia punya touch point too. And then the website too, again, like website just now too, kan, the homepage too, janganlah terlampau colorful. Make sure straight to the point. Okay, you don't have, like I mentioned, you not necessary to tell your grandmother story. Okay, direct to the point. Okay, so to improve this one, kalau you rasa not that creative, you can also consider by hiring the web developer. Tapi not necessary lah. Sekarang ni there is many AI. You can use AI untuk develop you punya design, you can develop you punya gambar ataupun untuk create a picture. So this the thing, maybe answering. I forgot the name. Who's asking my question just now?
Me, Doctor. Daniel.
Okay, hoping answering Daniel punya question.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor.
Alright, okay. Who else who wants
I have
to
a
ask a question?
question.
Yes.
If the website is getting more visitor but only fewer people are buying, what will to check to find the problem? Like how can we use to prevent this problem? Like even though we already make a live to promote our product, but they only add to cart and not buying our product. How to prevent this kind of issue?
Okay. So if your website, like you mentioned just now, are you referring kepada website ataupun are you referring kepada the mobile apps? But I'm saying both of them lah. Okay. So the most important, apabila there is many customer visiting your website, but none of them purchasing your product. It might be happen, like I mentioned, like I'm showing you just now. Okay, the websites too not that nice ataupun not easily how to say not ease of use. Okay, not friendly environment. Okay, not friendly user. Okay, maybe you letak macam saya cakap tadi, PM promo details. Orang tak akan look into this one apabila PM promo details. Ataupun maybe you punya website tu is that because of like you are not clearly stated what it's your product about. Okay, ataupun very colorful. Okay, so orang akan rasa irritated lah when they are purchasing, when they are visiting your website. Okay, the one thing that maybe you can have on, which is you can look into the SEM ataupun you can look into the PPC. You can look into the mobile friendly website ni is mobile friendly. Orang dah tak go to the website ni menggunakan laptop tau. So there are people akan looking into mobile friendly. So better for you to have the responsive design. You looking into the responsive design frameworks, okay, that automatically adjusted you punya sizes of you guys punya website, okay, of you punya gambar tu must be clear, okay, and also offer templates for you guys punya mobile friendly users too, and then you can start on structuring the structure, like for example, clear URL, like I mentioned just now. Orang akan tidak percaya apabila you let's say for example, abu.wax, contoh. Better to have you punya on domain, okay, on domain, and also fast loading. Okay, the reason why orang letak the product dekat cart is that because of you punya system maybe slow, very slow, okay, fast loading, okay, and also you are not able to optimize the user's experience too, and then maybe you can ask the design, kasih cantik lah the design too, which is you looking into the great appearance of your design. Like for example, yang saya bagi contoh on the Vivi Yusuf punya web apps too. It's very nice and very user friendly. Okay. Any more else? What just now?
Saya nak tanya soalan,
yes,
Doktor.
Salman. Yes, sure, okay.
Ya, saya nak tanya about omni-channel, Doktor. How effective omni-channel strategy can enhance the overall online customer experience?
Omni-channel effective strategy, which is you are asking on how the omni-channel ni effective untuk kita punya customer experience or customer marketing business strategy. Enhancing the online customer experience, isn't it?
Yeah, Doctor, about experience.
Alright, okay, about experience. Okay, Salman. So when we are looking the effective of the omni-channel strategy ni, okay, the most important that you have to focus on adalah the omni-channel strategy ni adalah we are looking into the consistency of customer experience across the multiple platform. Kan? Kalau we are looking into again, hold on, let me project again yang regarding the omni-channel ni. Okay, the omni-channel ni we are having a few parts, which is we are looking into the customer service, we are looking into the store, we are looking into the social, we are looking into the website, and also we are looking into the font and mobile. Same goes to the multi-channel. The omni-channel ni dia fokus kepada customer focus oriented. Dulu multi-channel dia fokus kepada business oriented. So customer is not very important. Okay, how to make it this platform is very seamless and also consistent customer experience, okay, which is we are looking into their punya platform to, like for example, okay, they are able to interact with the website, okay, we'll be able to interact with mobile apps, okay, dan juga we able to have kita punya social media or email or offline retail, okay, which is to ensure the customer journey ni they connected each other, which is to understand the touch point just now. Touch point meaning to say, for example, when you are browsing the product menggunakan Instagram. So you can add them into the wish list on mobile apps ataupun receive a discount via email ataupun you can complete on the purchase based on the website desktop. So, and then dalam this kind of thing, apabila you are using the omnichannel ni, you akan consistently to build up the trust, reduce the friction, okay, and also you able to increase the likelihood purchase repeat visit too. Kenapa orang wanted to buy again and again, is that because of the having the seamless experience, and then also consistent multiple experience on platform too. Okay, so based on the research, a few research, I've done my research as well on the omnichannel strategy, and my name as well. Okay, which is based on the data that I have done. Okay, 89% of consumer will purchase repeated again. They are repeating purchaser. Okay, meaning to say they are loyal customer to purchase a product based on the platform that embedded in the omnichannel, which is how they are able to enhancekan the customer experience based on the email, offline retail dan juga social media platform itulah, by understanding dia punya customer behavior, by understanding the customer punya psychology factor. Okay, usually kalau like for example, okay, we wanted to buy our product, is that because of what? Is that because of the brand kan? Okay, apabila we are looking into a brand dalam omnichannel ni, we are fokus kepada customer. We are focusing kepada customer oriented. So apabila we understand our customer too, we do understand the needs of the customer too, so that the businesses will be there by using the digital landscape of delivering exceptional online customer experience for the businesses online and beyond. Okay, Salman?
Oh, yeah, Doctor.
All right, okay.
Very understand, Doctor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, by the way, for the question. Anyone else who wants to ask a question? No one asking, no one ready to ask a question. So I would like to ask ini dah kan the check out flow ni. Alright, okay. I think that's all right. Miss Nur Amira. I think no one would like to ask any more question, I guess.
Okey, Doktor. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Dr. Masri bin Abdul Lasi kita atas perkongsian ilmu malam ini. Semoga ilmu tersebut dapat memberi manfaat kepada para pelajar. Sebelum berakhir, para peserta diminta untuk membuka kamera bagi sesi bergambar. Baiklah, para peserta diminta untuk scan QR code yang akan tertera bagi mengisi kehadiran. Baiklah, bagi meneruskan program kita, para pelajar boleh mengisi kehadiran di link chat box yang telah saya letak. Dengan ini berakhirlah program kita.